Bro, how will your parents feel? How are your parents gonna feel? They sat there your whole life. You've been pampered your whole life. You've been woken up by your parents. They've told you you can do it today. But who has helped them? Your parents have woken up countless amounts of times every single day, even though they don't want to, and they have provided for you. Even on the days that they didn't want to. Days that they were sick, but they knew that they had to go to work because they had bills to pay. They had to pay for you. They had to pay for your bills, your insurance. They had to take care of you. And it's not to make you feel bad in any way, because it's happening to me too. But think about how your parents will feel. Think about how your parents are going to feel when they never have to work again. When they never have to wake up early again to go work their 9-to-5 job. Think about how they're going to feel. Think about the happiness. Think about how they're going to be crying when they realize my son or my daughter finally did it. They get to retire, and not because they worked hard to retire, but because you did it for them. Not because they got themselves to retirement, but because you retired them. Think about that. Think about that, bro. And next time that you wake up and you're like, man, I don't want to go work out. I don't want to go do this. I'm feeling lazy. I feel like I don't want to go anymore. I feel like I don't want to work on this business anymore. I don't want to go to my job anymore. I don't want to put any more money. I don't want to put any more time. I don't want to get out of bed. Your parents got out of bed for you every single time. Your parents worked on their business so that they can provide for you. Your parents did all those things for you. Think about that. And then tell yourself again that you don't want to get up and go anymore. Tell yourself again that you don't want to get out of bed. Tell yourself that. After you just sat there and thought about how many hours your parents have put into work to provide for you, how many hours and countless nights and sleepless nights your parents have stayed up because they worked on their last. Bro, they worked countless amounts of hours during the Christmas time so that they can get you gifts, and they stayed up until 4 a.m. wrapping gifts for you. They stayed up until 4 a.m. wrapping gifts for you. They spent their last bit of money on food for you. They gave up food for you so that you could eat. They gave up their own meal for you so that you could have a meal. Think about that. Think about it. And then tell yourself again that you don't want to go and work out, that you don't want to get up and be the best version of yourself, brother. Winter is coming, and this is your time that you can truly switch. I made a video back a couple days ago saying that all it takes is 3 months, brother. Winter lasts more than 3 months. Bro, I'm telling you, start now. Start now. And by the end of the winter, you'll be a fully switched person. Maybe you won't have retired your parents, but you most definitely will be on the way to doing it. You will be on the way to doing it. It takes 3 months to change your life, bro. 3 months to change your life. And your parents have been working their whole life to provide for you. Your parents have been working your whole life. Whether you're 15 years old or whether you're 18 years old, your parents have been working your whole life. Your whole life since the day you were born. You should at least want to retire them. You should at least want to pay them back for their dues. And bro, that money can't even pay them back, brother. All you can do is retire them. All you can do is provide for them. All you can do is just give them everything they have ever wanted, because they've given you everything you ever wanted. They spent their last bit of money on a meal for you. They spent their last bit of money on shoes for you, for headphones for you. They spent their last bit of money for a bed for you. They spent their last bit of money on so many things for you. It's the least you could do. Get up and put the work in. Think about how your parents will feel. Think about how they're going to feel. Think about the tears that they're going to shed when they find out that they never have to work again because their own son retired them. Because their own son put in the work every single day. He put in the countless sleepless nights just like we did, but he retired us. We never have to work again. We never have to wake up and go to our boss again. We never have to get up and work a 9-to-5 again. We don't have to drive a beat-down car. We don't have to live in a lame house anymore. We don't have to worry about how we're going to put food on the table anymore. Our son did it. Our daughter did it. They did it for us. Think about it. Stop worrying about how you feel. Stop worrying about how hard it is. Stop worrying about how much it sucks. Stop worrying about whether you're sick. Stop worrying about whether you're sad. Because time is what you cannot get back. If last week you wasted the last week thinking about what you were going to do and procrastinating the whole time and telling yourself, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, or just not doing anything, think about it. That week was wasted, and that was a week that you could have been doing something to retire your parents, to become a better version of yourself. Think about it. I'm telling you, bro. Every day you waste, every minute of your time that you waste, you can never get it back. You can never get it back. You just can't. And that's time that you could be using to become the best version of yourself, to become the one person who retires your parents, to become the person who makes your parents' dreams come true. That's time that you just wasted. So if you're watching this video, bro, get up. Get back up. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're tired. I don't care if it sucks. I don't care if you don't have time. I don't care if you don't want to go anymore. I don't care if you have plans with your friends. Cancel them. Put in the work, bro. Put in the work. And then when you know that you have made an amazing amount of fulfillment for your day, that's when you can go and rest. That's when you can go and hang out with your friends. That's when you can go and hang out with your girlfriend. But brother, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Just because you feel sad doesn't mean that the sun isn't gonna go down, and the moon isn't gonna come up, and then that the moon isn't gonna go down again, and that the sun is gonna rise again, and that the earth is not gonna stop rotating around the sun. The earth is not gonna stop spinning. It's not gonna night and day isn't gonna stop coming. It's not gonna stop the rain from coming. It's not gonna stop the snow. It's not gonna stop any of it. Time is still gonna be ticking. Time is still gonna be passing by. No matter how you feel, the sun will still rise tomorrow. And that's just the reality of it. So instead of sitting there feeling sorry for yourself because you're either sick or you don't want to go anymore, or you're too tired, or you just feel like it's too hard, remember that the sun is still gonna rise, whether you're dead or alive. So you need to get up and put in the work. Nothing will change. No one is going to feel mercy for you. In fact, what they're going to feel is them being right. Because they all told you that you couldn't do it. They all told you that it's unrealistic. They all told you that you have to go to college and get that degree and go work in that 9 to 5 and then be in debt for the rest of your life and chase the government and just work and pay for the government and do all those things every single day. They all said that. That's what they all told you. They all told you that you have to go to college and get that degree and then work under a boss for the rest of your life. So well, guess what? Guess what? Now they're right. Now they're right. Because you gave up. Now they're right. Because you told yourself you were too tired. Now they're right. They're all right. Everything they told you was true. All because you didn't want to prove them wrong. You told yourself you wanted to prove them wrong, but if you really wanted to prove them wrong, then you would be getting up and putting in the work even though you're tired, even though you're sick, even though your body's weak, even though you don't feel like going. If you told yourself that you had a dream and you wanted to go and do it, then go and get the dream. Every single time you feel like you don't want to go anymore, remember how your parents are going to feel. Remember the goal that you made for yourself. Remember the promise you made yourself last night or a week ago or a month ago. Remember that. Remember that. Remember the promise you made your parents. Remember that one night when you were younger and you told your parents that you were going to be rich one day and then they were never going to have to work again? Or remember that one night when you told them, Mom, you're never going to have to work again. You're never going to have to worry about anything. Dad, you will never have to go and worry about the next meal for us again. Eventually, I'm going to be rich, Mom and Dad. Eventually, I'm going to be the one who retires you guys. Eventually, I'm going to be the one who makes it. Remember when you said that. Remember. Do you remember now? Now get up and put the work in again, bro. It doesn't matter if you're tired. It doesn't matter if you're sad. It doesn't matter if your girlfriend just broke up with you. Because she's still going to wake up again tomorrow. You're still going to wake up again tomorrow. And the sun is still going to keep rising. The earth is still going to keep rotating. It's still going to keep revolving around the sun. Nothing is gonna stop. And everything that everybody tells you is just gonna be true. So do you want to be another statistic, or do you want to be the one person that defies all the odds, that defies what everyone else says and proves everybody wrong? You told yourself you wanted to do it, so get up and go do it. Do you want to be the person who defies the odds? Do you want to be that 1%? Because once you get on the journey, you're already 90% there. The rest of the 10% is just you actually achieving it. And many people fail trying to complete that 10%. Many people fail, and the reason why is because they are not willing, and they don't want it enough. They don't want it enough, so they just give up. A lot of people say that you have to be chosen, that there's only a select few of people that are chosen to be part of that 1%. Well, brother, I'm telling you, you're already part of that 1% if you're chasing it. You're already part of that 1% if you're chasing it. And you're even better, and you're really solidified in that 1% if you really achieve it. And everyone can achieve it, but not everybody is willing to achieve it. Not everybody is willing to put themselves out there. Not everybody is willing to take the risk for that business, to take the risk for their body, to take the risk for that social media. You told yourself you wanted to do social media. Why aren't you doing it? You told yourself you wanted to be rich. Why aren't you going on your path to be rich? You told yourself you wanted to be a business owner. Why aren't you starting and brainstorming ideas to be a business owner? You told yourself all those things. And you know what else everyone else told you? That you couldn't do it. So think about it. Think about next time you feel like quitting. Because if you do quit, everything everyone else said about you is true. And you just prove them all right. Instead of proving yourself right, you prove everyone else right. Think about that. And I end the video with the same thing that I say at the end of every single video. Stay strong today, boys.